First ye seek the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Now, what is the kingdom of God? Coming out of Kali Yuga, for one thing, we think of this physical place where something like something that we could relate to on earth that is just the perfect earthly setting. You know, a garden, verdant garden, flowers, sunshine all the time, luscious fruit, and on and on. And also coming out of Kali Yuga, where it was the age of authority from the church, and also promise of punishment if you didn't behave and go along with the dogma. So there we have it. If we are good, we will go to this heavenly kingdom. And then if we're good, we'll get all of these things will be added unto you. Well, first of all, in the time of Jesus, I was thinking, what could he have meant by all these things? Because there wasn't all that many things at that time. You know, maybe a new fishing net, or a boat, or, maybe a good harvest, or a good, net full of fish or whatever. But there were the royalty also that had a lot of gold and silver. So he could have been referring to a little bit of that. He wasn't, but that's what you could think he meant. So I know when I was growing up, all these things will be added unto. We thought of physical things, and we thought of, all these nice toys and material goods. I remember thinking of my uncle Gumpy. He was nouveau riche. He was peers to Edward J. DeBartolo. Edward J. DeBartolo was in our town, and he started the first mall, and he built all these malls. He thought of the first concept of the mall, and he became very wealthy. My uncles were contractors and builders, and then they opened up a lumber yard and would supply him. So they became very rich. And I would always go to heaven every summer, and I'd go to my uncle's house, because my cousins were my age. And he had this lot next to his place, and he built this gigantic garage full of all these toys, golf carts and mopeds and motorcycles and on and on, a two-seater hydroplane and a four-seater hydroplane, and we always went to the lake, and we did all these things and played with all these toys. I thought, these are all these things that will come to you. So we thought, well, my cousin should stay at our house once in a while too. So he came to our house, but there wasn't any of these things. So because of that, we used to get in trouble. One time we took our neighbor's lawn chairs and everything, and we put them way up in their tree, way up there, and they didn't know where they were. And there they are with the tree. So after that, they made me go there, because we had things we can do there. But anyway, this is what, today's on humor, so I'm adding a little more humor today, okay? So, but I came to realize that the kingdom is not, obviously it's the kingdom within. I mean, Jesus said that. Also, all these things that are added, there's not a kingdom and then there's things. The kingdom are these things. These things that we added unto us are realizations, states of consciousness, pure joy, pure love, higher consciousness. It's right within us. It's not going to be found outside of us. It's not going to be found in things, physical things. It's going to be found in consciousness. It's going to be found in this inner kingdom of joy.